Well, welcome again as we continue our time through the New City Catechism. This week's question is a difficult one. What does the law of God require? And the answer to that is it requires perfection because God is holy, wants us to be holy. Now, if you're like me, you're thinking, well, I can't do that. How am I going to be perfect? I'm only human, right? That's how the saying goes. And that's the place of the gospel of Jesus Christ that comes to bring us forgiveness of sin. But that doesn't mean that the law of God disappears. Jesus summed that up for us in Matthew 22. It says, love the Lord your God with all of your heart and with all of your soul and with all of your mind. First and greatest commandment. And the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. All of the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. And so important for us to be thinking about that. The difficulty part of that is we can't really legislate love. I can legislate what you're supposed to do and have you follow laws, but I can't legislate love because love deals with our motives and why we do what we do. I tell this story all the time. Valentine's coming up day is right here, and if I buy my wife flowers, that'd be a great thing, and she'd be all happy with that. But if I tell her that I'm supposed to buy her flowers because it's Valentine's Day, then those flowers become pretty much meaningless to her, and it's going to be offensive actually to her because she wants more from me than just obedience to a certain day. She wants me to love her, and so I buy her flowers because I love her. And so that's what Jesus is talking about here. It's not just what we do, it's why we do it. It's that motivation of the heart. And when the motivation of the heart is in love with God, then we're going to love other people very well. It's not going to be an issue. We're not going to have to legislate that. It's going to happen. We're going to be able to do that well. So that's a little bit of what's entailed in terms of that. What does the law of God require? It requires us to love other people as we bring it home.